Yeah.
Yes, MinaSayWhat.com, and I am Mina, and I'm here with Dee-1, who is somebody that I am really feeling right now, man. What's up?
Man, I'm good. I can't complain. It's Dee-1, the one-man army from New Orleans, Louisiana. You heard me?
Yeah, man. And the thing is, I'll explain to you how I came across Dee-1. I was at a show, Trade the Truth, his album release at SOB's here in New York City, and he opened up for him, and I just really love what you was saying, and the words, the things that you was kicking and everything, and I don't really do that, but I really listen. When I go to shows, I listen, and I was listening to you, and I just was like, wow, this guy's dope.
Thank you. I mean, that's why we make music, is for people to listen and to not get too caught up in the beat or the marketing that's put behind it, but to actually listen to the talent and the skill and the message. Yeah. And my music has a message in it. I used to be shy about that, but I'm not shy about that anymore. My music has a message. I'm trying to entertain people and inspire people to just, you know, achieve their purpose in life and get closer to fulfilling their dreams. You know what I mean? And you can hear it, and I think that's why I give off good energy and a good vibe.
I was definitely impressed, and you know, to open up for Trade the Truth, I mean, he's shaking the wall a little bit too, and doing his thing. Tell them what they can expect from you, and what's your aim and your goal in this music industry.
If you put Tupac and Lauryn Hill together, you'll get Dee-1. You know what I mean?
Ow.
With a New Orleans accent from the NO, like that's what it is. I'm that dude that's coming in the game like real quick. You know, I got 3 videos that's been on MTV Jams in rotation in the past few months. I just did my first national tour with Young Dro, Killer Mike, and Pac Div. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Pac Div and Killer Mike are so cool. I met Pac Div when they came down. They opened up for the Nerd.
Okay.
They did a concert and stuff. I really like them. That's crazy, yo. You in the mix, man.
Yeah, I'm in the mix. And the world is so big that a lot of people probably still haven't heard of me. So that's why I put out my newest mixtape recently. It's called I Hope They Hear Me, Volume 2. You heard me? And they can download it free. You know, just Google it or go to my website, Dee1music.com. That's DEE, the number 1, music.com. You know what I'm saying? And the mixtape speaks for itself. It's opening doors for me. So I'm here to stay, and I'm here to finish off what Tupac was starting in his life, which is making hit songs that people could love and relate to, but at the same time having a message.
I love that. I love me some Tupac too.
Yeah.
What do you say to people that might compare you to Wayne? Because lyrically you might not sound like him,
right?
But you have the dreads and you sound like him, like in terms of your accent, and you from New Orleans.
Yeah, good job.
What do you say to people that compare you to him?
Well, I just tell them that I'm the first Dee-1. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If you listen to the lyrical content, me and Lil Wayne are on 2 totally separate paths. You know what I'm saying? The skill set might be similar and the accent might be similar, but we on 2 totally different paths. And I'm not anti-Lil Wayne because I grew up as a fan of Lil Wayne, but I'm at a point now in my maturity as an adult. I'm just like, come on, dude. Like, I'm tired of New Orleans being known for murder and Mardi Gras. You know what I mean? That's all people think of when they think New Orleans. And if you glorifying all this negativity and this killing and stuff, glorifying it, that's what people gonna continue to know us for. So this is the new New Orleans, and that's what I'm part of, is that movement.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I find it interesting that you used to be a teacher.
Yes, I used to be a middle school teacher.
I like that. I love that. I just love that. How'd you know that you wanted to rap? That's a crazy transition.
Yeah, it's a crazy transition. I started rapping in college just as a hobby at first, and I needed something to be passionate about. I stopped playing basketball, which I was doing in high school, and I think that's what makes life worth living, is being passionate about something. So I started rapping, and I got good at it. But I wasn't good enough to where by the time I graduated, I could make a living off of it. Money. I needed money. So I was like, what's a job that I can get that'll be flexible to allow me to still rap, that'll pay, you know, pretty good, and also that'll just make me feel like I had a purpose over there. And I taught at a school in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like where they needed me. They needed a young black role model who was cool and could relate to them, but also intelligent. And that's what I did. And I taught middle school for 2 years. So I was Mr. Augustine. You dig? And then what I did was
how old were the kids?
The kids were 8th graders and 6th graders.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I did was I did it for 2 years, and I said, you know what, D? I'm talking to myself. I said, you could teach 150 students a day and make a difference in their lives, or you could say, you know what, I'm gonna give all that up and go full time and go hard with this music and possibly reach millions of people and inspire them. And I did the math on it, and I said, I'd rather try to reach millions. I could always go back to teaching, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm out here right now, and day by day, I'm up here grinding, I'm up here hustling. You see, I'm in New York by myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I get it in, you know? I'm not waiting on anybody to say, all right, we're ready to push you. I'm gonna push myself until somebody comes and says, all right, we want to get on board. And people starting to notice. I'm in XXL, I'm in the Source, you know what I mean? Like Unsigned Hype, all
this
that
is
good.
50.
This is 50, all that good stuff. I'm doing this, you know what I mean? I'm doing this, so I know it's gonna be all right at the end.
I wish you success, man, because, you know, you turned my head and I was interested and I was like, wow, you know, so anything that I could do to help, you know, every little bit counts.
Look, for everybody that's listening, man, big or small, black or white, young or old, I just want y'all to know how much I appreciate Mina for this. You know, Mina say what, like this stuff mean a lot to me. You know what I mean? It really does. And I know at the end of the day, when I blow up real big and make history, we're gonna look back on this and we're gonna be like, wow, like look at that seed we planted. You heard me?
Yeah, man, we do it for hip hop.
So make sure y'all go get the mixtape, man. Don't listen to all this. Go YouTube Dee-1 DEE-1 and go get the mixtape. It's free. I Hope They Hear Me Volume 2, and follow me on Twitter at Dee-1 Music. DEE1 and music.
Gia, do that. MinaSayWhat.com.
Lil Weezy, flow off the heezy, but we don't feel your presence down in a Big Easy. Shouting out New Orleans at the Grammys, that's cool. But how about donating some cash money to help the school? Wealth is cool, but not if you a selfish dude. Get at him, D. Nah, let's help this dude. Every statement that I yell is true, so take heed to it, Weezy. This ain't coming from no jealous dude. I know you're smart, son, you went to McMain. Now everything you say and do got kids trying to be Wayne. Friend or foe, it all depend on how you manage your talents. So what you gon' do? Step up or step down from the challenge? Young Hove, Jigga, H to the Izzo. It's truly an honor for me to meet you, my nizzo. It's impossible to belittle your impact on the game. You got the hottest chick in the world wearing your wedding ring. That's right. You know most of these little rappers is whack. They spitting poison, they hurting the culture, they holding us back. But I'm trying to see how you feel, cause when you speak, people listen. Do you agree with me, disagree, or you feeling different? With all that shooting soul, now you can't afford to be lyrically Talib Kweli, but truthfully you ain't got a rhyme like common sense. Just be down for the cause and don't ride the fence.